Volume up, bet.
Yeah, let me be able to hear the beat.
Alright, say less. I got you. Oh, it's turned up to the max.
Oh, sounds kind of low.
Yeah, it do. I need some speakers. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what's up. It sound like you was just rapping on there. It sound like Warren was just rapping.
Yeah, I missed the yeah, that's kind of
White, black. Black, red, white, purple, blue, red. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this game cooked, bro.
What is who did the beat? Is it like somebody special? Is it any DJ?
Nah, somebody just like I just found it. I seen somebody doing it and I just tried it.
How many views you get? I get it many views.
4 views. It's 4 people watching me right now.
Oh, you doing it's live?
Yeah.
How did
Little live stream.
how long has it been on YouTube? That's YouTube, right?
Yeah, that's YouTube.
You said a date. Oh, it was just
But I did this
it was
myself.
Just today then.
Yeah, I just did this myself. Put this on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they put up other ones like that before in the past.
Yeah. So I just decided to try it. But
yeah, you in the music, so you really should be able to flow with it like that.
But it's hard because it's like I feel like the colors is just like a tongue twister, like to say back to back, like that's just.
Yeah, if you don't, because it's not really give much time to think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to look at it. You got to look at it for a hot second, and you going trying to go to the beat of the song, and you seeing white, black, and then throw that purple and blue in there, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, throws it off.
I got a question. Can you say one thing? Can you give your wisdom to the people what you talked about? When we was talking about the Ross family.
Who are you talking to? Is a bunch of people on there?
No, it's only 4 people in here.
Oh.
But we should bless these 4 people with some wisdom about financial literacy. You know how we was talking about the Ross family and like just how they just run the world in crypto.
Yeah, the Rothschild family.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there in England. Yeah, them cats. They stuff. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was looking at something on them the other day. They something else, man. And the thing, I mean, the thing that trips me out more than anything is they've been doing it for so long, but for some reason they mean to stay hidden. Nobody never talks about them. So it's almost like what's the word I'm looking. I guess what's that word? The puppet master.
Yeah.
You don't never see the puppet master. Yeah, it was the movie that came out. You probably heard of it. Came out about 100 years ago. Well, actually, it was over 100 years ago. It was you heard of the Wizard of Oz, boy?
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie came out back. Well, it came out in the 1900s, but the early 1900s when TV was just being invented. But it was the guy that wrote that story for that movie was basing it off of these rich bankers like the Rothschild family, the guys behind the scene running the show, And at the end of the movie, at the end of Wizard of Oz, they show this guy behind the curtain who was steering all this chaos the whole time, And Dorothy was a little girl, that. But the whole movie was based off of all the characters was based off of what was going on with how the money system is run in America and really throughout the world. You probably could use it as an example for the world now,
So you think if I was trying to change
because it was Dorothy, the little girl, and she had 3 or 4 people around. It was the Cowardly Lion. It was the Tin Man. Who was the third one? Somebody else.
The Tin Man.
Yeah, the guy that was made out of metal.
Tinfoil Man. I heard.
He was in the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, so he real?
Well, I mean, if you no, I mean, it was.
Oh, like a symbolism.
Yeah, it was each one of them symbolized something. And then the Wicked Witch and all this and Emerald City and stuff where they were making it look all nice with the yes people and somebody just brought that back up and said people need to watch that movie today because it kind of it actually relates even though it was written 150 years ago it still relates to what's going on today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like because it actually probably might have been the greatest
one of the greatest movies.
Yeah, one of the greatest movies to that was that could tell this kind of story of what was going on with as far as the money supply. And the Rothschild family would definitely be at the top of the list, being the puppet master, being behind all this stuff. But no one ever talks about them. That's the crazy part about it. Nobody, they just say they get a free pass. Nobody. I mean, it's just crazy. They've been doing it,
Like if I tried
a couple 100 years.
if I tried to change the value of money, like you think they would come after me? Like try to change it to gold and silver? Like,
I think that's what they're doing right now. I think they working on that kind of stuff. With crypto, because
oh wait,
Donald Trump.
I know. My bad. I know what we could talk about. What about when you cause you messed my mind up when you said about the world, how it's more to the world than just us. When you said we got ant people, you said we got snake people.
That's kind of heavy there. Yeah,
That's real though. I ain't gonna lie.
That may be heavy subject to some people. I don't know who be listening.
That's real though. People gotta hear some, a thorough eye because I feel like some people only like their minds is just not open. Like I feel like it's more to the world than just us. Like I feel like
Well, I was just telling you, I was just telling your cousin there last night. I was talking on the phone. I was just talking about. I reminded him of that first part of the Bible, that very first chapter, where it talks about which is God created man. Because it starts the first, because I had to think about that. Think about a couple months ago. It's like the Bible starts off talking about it starts up talking about creation, how Adam and Eve was created, how he created the world, and then it gets into the flood. So it's kind of like it's a bunch of stuff going on all in the first chapter of the Bible, and it's like they threw all that stuff in there to kind of, I guess maybe kind of confuse it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about because obviously the Bible's been rewritten. That's not the original book, but the way they sectioned it, and the very first chapter talks about God talking. God is talking about how he's going to make Adam and Eve, how he's going to make man. And now the Bible says there's only one God, right? I mean, that's what you taught in church, right? And Jesus Christ the Son, right?
Yeah.
So, but I remember some of the old Bibles that said, "Let us make man in our image." It wasn't a one man talking. It was like a group of beings. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not. It wasn't just God. God was talking to himself, saying, I'm gonna create man in my image. No, it's let us make man in our image, which basically I'm referencing is that it was more than one. And one understanding it was about maybe about 5 different groups.
So do you feel like
and some of these them beings you just named was a part of it. The snake people, or sometimes they refer to as the reptilians. They they had a part in doing it and creating man, but the problem is that they and that's kind of hard to lay out too because it's kind of confusing. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. Just like same thing with people. Some people are good and some people are bad. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. If I ever walked out the house and seen a snake human, I'd probably flip out. I ain't gonna lie. If I seen
I know it. Most people not
like if I seen a bird human, or
a bird with 2 legs is with a man-sized body. But you know,
I
what I mean,
would
but that's their way of telling the truth. They put it in
I would think I'm
they put it
fried.
in these movies and TV shows and cartoons like you just said, Sesame Street with with Big
Mmm.
Birds. We grew up watching that stuff with the big yellow bird. You know, because
Mmm.
most
You
birds
on to some.
most birds we think of are real small. You know, you see them flying outside, they're about the size of your hand, right?
Like Clifford. Clifford, the big red
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, but on but on Sesame Street, that yellow bird was bigger than the adults. You know, it wasn't just bigger than
Mm-hmm.
the kids; he was bigger than the adults standing there. So he was, I mean, he was like maybe what the adult. I think maybe let's say the man was 6 foot tall. This bird was like 7, 8 feet tall. He was taller than the man. You know, it was like a man and a girl and all that stuff. I mean, it was so they do that stuff with the TV shows and these movies to kind of that's their way of telling you bits and pieces of the truth of what somewhat really going on.
Do
But
you do you think
they do
they
it
do
through
you
their
think
own
they would
brainwashing things. You know.
do you think they would beat us up? Like, you think if we was to try to fight them, you think they'll handle us, or you think
Well,
what you think about their combat skills?
oh they I mean the reptilians definitely are on a whole nother level. A lot of our technology and stuff, basically, someone comes from them. So the stuff they, they kind of
What, the
teach
reptilians?
us. Yeah, the stuff they teach us, they got technology
I thought
probably
that
50 times better than we got. So,
I thought that came from the people in China, from the Asians and stuff, and the Japanese people, the technology stuff.
oh, you talking about like you talking about computers and stuff like we using today and all that stuff?
Yeah, like what you mean when you say they made like technology and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like I was telling your cousin last night. I mean, let's be real. If the Bible is telling you that they created us as man, we're basically the new kids on the block. So you're
Mm.
talking about maybe what? Probably at the most 200,000 years old. I'm being generous. I mean, the Bible said we only like 6,000 years old. They saying Adam was created. According to the Bible, saying we were only like created 6,000 years. But these beings, these reptilian beings, some of them beings, they're some of the oldest. They've been around they've been around for a long time. They've been around for millions of years. They're not new to things. So their technology is like 50 or 100 times better than ours.
Yeah, I like
I
stuff
mean,
like
they
that.
got spaceships. They got ships they can fly. We still flying around in airplanes. We have put fuel in. They flying around with
You
spaceships.
think they don't go? They don't run on no gas. They run on.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't run on. Well, they do have a kind of gas, but it runs on a different kind of thing. Get the fuel we using, not the fuel like you got to put the gas in your car. They don't. They
They
don't. Their vehicles don't run like that.
they has run off venom
Yeah, well, where they
and
know.
snake skin and shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, that's a whole nother. Yeah, they do a lot of crazy stuff.
What?
But to make a long story short, if they are they're from because you're talking about different groups, so a lot of them from different parts of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
But there's groups of them that live underground that we never see. I mean, this whole
Like in the dirt?
I mean, you go deep into the dirt. You can go like what? You can go like a couple hundred miles into the earth.
You could go deep into the earth.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
thought I thought
there's caves all over this planet. So I mean, there's civilizations down there inside the earth. We're not the only people. Humans are not the only ones that live on this planet.
I know aliens live here, and I would think
But they
like
live underground. You know what I'm saying? That's why we never see them. They'll come up every now and then, and somebody will give a report. I say for instance, there's been a rumor for a long time.
they
You know,
live underground.
yeah, I mean, like uh, two of the most famous cities in the world is New York and Los Angeles. Los Angeles because of Hollywood and all that stuff. People all around the world like watching Hollywood movies.
Right.
Well, there's been a thing that there's been a rumor that this is a group of reptilians been living down there longer than humans been here.
In L.A.
Yeah, under LA. There was a guy that came across it back in the early 1900s. He had a
They said Justin Bieber was a reptilian.
Yeah, they said he transformed one time. But I think